I've got 5 gripes with last week.
Why?
5 of them. Welcome to Helen's log. I just think I was just getting bullied 24/7 last week. Dentist, bullied.
Oh, yeah.
Dentist bullied. Opticians, bullied. Bullied to pieces. I got thrush. Why? Because I had sex? No, my jeans were too close up to my cunt. And I got thrush from that. That's fucking awful.
I love that you got the C word in the first, 30 seconds of the episode.
My podcast, my choice. And then Catherine O'Hara dies.
Oh.
That's fucking... she wasn't supposed to ever. Not that.
That hit me so badly. Because she's perfect.
And God loves a terrier. And God loves you, Catherine O'Hara.
Honestly.
Okay? And I'm sure there's something else. But that's last week. That was awful for me. Do you want to know what happened at the dentist? Play the theme tune, whatever. I don't give a shit.
Welcome to Helen's log. Log as in a diary, not Helen's log as in a tree that has been cut. Oh no. Or a toilet or a flume. Double no. Log as in a synonym for diary. It's Helen's log. Just as she knows it's Helen's log. The Diary. It's a weekly diary podcast and it is called Helen's Log.
Right, this is the worst thing. Wasn't it last week I was here and I was so proud of myself giving her all that about how I've done all my admin. I'm like, yeah, I've booked in for the opticians. I've booked in for the dentist. I'm fucking slaying at life. Look at me taking care of myself. I've got my therapy appointments booked coming up. Go to the dentist. What do they say? You've got a touch of gingivitis.
Which, honestly...
Don't oh my God, Zofia, right now. Do not do that to me, because I didn't know what it was. Also, can I say...
It sounds like a primary school insult. I don't understand. It
sounds like meningitis.
Yeah. Huh?
It sounds like you've got meningitis. Do you know people ever used to say that
No,
to
it
you?
sounds like something you taunt as a redhead.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Really? Gingivitis
it's
does.
bad.
You know what they did?
What?
She poked my gums with a sharp stick. Right? And then she went,
and that was just the receptionist.
She went, there's a little bit of blood coming up there. There's a little bit of bleeding. And I was like, madam, you poke me with a sharp stick in my gums. I bleed. I'm 4 years old. You're going to poke me with it. And I don't have my parents with me. I'm by myself at the dentist. She said I got a touch of gingivitis. I don't ask anything about it because she says I can clear it up. You know what I did when I left? I Googled it. Do you know what gingivitis is? Poor oral hygiene and bad breath. Shut up, Zofia! Shut the fuck up! Actually, shut the fuck up, you fucking whore bitch! I'm so sorry. I love you so much, but I had a rough week, okay? So now I've got bad breath and poor oral hygiene, okay? Next day, I was obviously immediately booked into the hygienist. The receptionist, I'm assuming, has just got notes through about me having minging teeth. And she's like, we can get you in tomorrow morning, darling. Like it's an emergency. So then I go first thing in the fucking morning, and then we do the hygienist sort of a thing. And then she's like, you really need to start flossing. And I was like, I'm going to level with you. You can say that. I know that's the truth, but it's not going to happen. Of course it's not going to happen because it's just too hard because it feels weird because I don't like that teeth are exposed bones. That doesn't make any sense. All my other bones are covered. Why are these bones not covered? That mad, okay? And then you want me to put a piece of fabric between my bones and then pull back and forth. Holly, why have you got a toothbrush with you right now?
You need that.
You're literally chucking your tooth. Okay, you're not watching on YouTube. Holly just pulled a loose toothbrush out of her bag and threw it at me, and I'm the one with poor oral hygiene. This girl is walking around with a toothbrush. That's bananas.
Sorry, I really
No, I actually loved it.
That's me adding to the bullying. I'm sorry.
The hygienist was like, you need to get these rubber things. So now I have them. So now I need to push this bit of rubber between each of my teeth every morning. And wait for this. I had to buy a baby toothbrush because she was like, you're not cleaning the back of your teeth very well. Okay, now Zofia is going to throw at me some fucking rubber. Genuine question, because now I'm realising I might have bad oral hygiene. Are we travelling with floss and brush? Are we actually? Is everyone else doing that? Is everyone else travelling with floss and brush? And then not telling me? Wait, do I genuinely have a munted mouth?
No.
Do I have a munted mouth?
No, I've never, ever associated you with someone with bad breath. You don't have bad breath.
I do. Medically, I have a mild case of gingivitis. That's on my notes. Medically. And then I get them professionally cleaned, and then I've got a baby toothbrush to reach the back of my mouth properly and everything. So then I'm like literally grappling my head around that, and I'm like, it's fine. I've got the opticians tomorrow.
Do you have to write it as a medical condition on forms now?
Oh, I hope not. I hope not. No, I can't.
How do you cure it?
Brushing my teeth.
Well,
and
there you
flossing.
go. You can use that.
But also, like, if you're going to poke me in the mouth, of course I will bleed.
Yeah, I do hate it when they do that. And you're like, yes, of course I'm bleeding. You're like,
I'm too
you're not
young.
supposed to be doing that.
I got gingivitis and thrush at the same time. That's, Zofia, please. I'm obviously having a bit of a medical problem right now, and you're giggling. You're literally giggling.
It's a sympathy giggle.
No, it's not.
It is.
Your eyes have got that evil light up look in. They're so happy. And then, wait
Do you
for
remember
this.
when you ate the thrush
I-
capsules?
Yeah, obviously I remember when I ate 4 passeries. What a crazy thing to bring up now. What a crazy thing to bring up. Yeah, and I stand by it. It got rid of the thrush. And yeah, I had loose stools, of course, because I had 4 portions of thrush cream in my stomach. But like, I'm fine now. And that's what's important. And then, wait for this. I have the opticians, because lest we forget, I bought myself reading glasses from Boots, because I was like, holy crap, this really helps. Makes the words so big, so beautiful. And then everyone who wears glasses, Holly included, there, I said it. There's an appropriation of culture that they fear from people like me buying reading glasses, and it is being like, are you sure? And then obviously shout out to the listeners as well who were like, you haven't been to the opticians in 20 years. It's not about eyesight. It's also about eye health. There's like things and scans. So I booked in. Of course I booked in, and I went to the Boots to get it done before I met you on Thursday for really great sound effect. That was Zofia opening a can, if you could hear it, and I fucking loved that because it sounds like the S of Boots. Come on, ASMR. But I go to the Boots, first eye test in 20 years. They ring me up the day before saying, just confirming that like it's $27.99 or whatever. And we'll do the scans and stuff, and like bring your reading glasses with you. Because I was like, I've bought myself reading glasses. And they were like, that doesn't sound right. And I was like, well, I bought them from a Boots. I bought them from a Boots at Gatwick Airport, so surely it is right. I get there, we do all the scans. I'm having the best time ever, of course, like the puff of air, like they're doing the thing on the back. They're like, oh, the lights are really bright. I was like, sweetheart, I'm on stage 5 nights a week. Like, I don't say that, but I think it. And I can tell they're impressed that I'm not blinking. So I'm feeling on top of the world, right? After my horrible experience at the dentist, I fucking need this. What follows is about 20 minutes of being told that I am eye lazy and I do not need glasses. And I was like, yeah, but it make words bigger. And they could not have been clear enough that it's like, yeah, obviously it makes the words bigger. It's a magnifying glass, but you don't need them. This is for 50-year-olds. You're going to make yourself dependent on them because you don't need them because you can't be bothered to read properly. Have you heard of lighting? And I'm just sitting there with my lovely glasses going, so I don't get to have them anymore. It was awful. I've got minging teeth and lazy. I'm lazy. Not my eyes lazy. My eyes actually top tip condition. But instead of them congratulating me on having top tip eyes, tip top eyes, they were like, you lazy girl. You lazy girl. And then I tried to reason with them being like, you understand I just read a Charles Dickens and the type is very small. And they were like, get better lighting. I don't give a fuck. And then I leave the optician's little room, right? And I'm walking through the little optician section of the Boots. And the lady says, my optician lady says to the kiddies working there, goes, she had 1.5, 50-year-olds, doesn't even need them. And they all went, they're all training to be opticians. They'll tell you the same. It is just lazy. And I was just there going like, and obviously blowing as hard as I could because I was hoping my gingivitis smell would make them run away.
Helen's log.
Hey, you, remember those amazing 3 weeks we had when I wasn't doing any tour shows, so I didn't have to plug anything? It's over! She's going back on tour with Bless Her, not in the UK. You have to get over it if you're in the UK. I'm out of here. But I am doing one night in Oslo. Heard of it? It's in Norway. I'm very excited to go back to Oslo, obviously to perform my show. I loved doing it there last time, but also because this time I'm not going to eat any pessaries by accident, so I can go and visit all the museums that I want to go see. So I'm going to go to, is it Fram or Valhalla? What's it called? The big Viking ship museum. I'm very excited. I booked an extra night for when I'm there. So I'm going to be in Oslo on the 11th of February. I'm checking that's right. It is. Please come to Oslo on the 11th of February at Lotte. And then 20 something. I don't know what day I start in Melbourne, but look, I'm in Melbourne at the Australian Melbourne International Comedy Festival, and then I'm in Sydney, and then I'm in Brisbane, and I fucking love to see you there. And all the tickets are on my website, which is helenbauer.co.uk or .com. Doesn't matter. You'll figure it out yourself. And please tell friends, tell people. Brisbane's just one night. I'd love to fill it out. And Melbourne, you bring friends with you. You bring the people. That's a very good accent. I don't know what it's from, but I like it a lot. Please now enjoy the rest of my talking. And, hey, enjoy. And then Catherine O'Hara died.
Oh, I'm sorry, Helen.
What a week.
That's hard. And then you get bullied here in your safe
And I'm being bullied
space.
by everyone at the moment. All my friends are bullying me at the moment. Everyone's being unkind. Everyone's being unkind. And people forget, when you're unkind to me, I'm only a baby.
I know.
I'm literally just in my room reading my books about depression. reading my book about depression in my bedroom, and you're being mean about me.
I love
you
it.
You can't do that.
I love that you've also added fuel to the fire, because you have brought not one, but two people that are going to bully you on this podcast.
I also made a really bad booking choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. And also what's even worse is I didn't have the confidence to tell you or Zofia until I arrived today what I'd done.
I know, you trapped us.
I told you in the cafe this morning, and I came upstairs and I was like, Zofia, I have to tell you something. And Zofia's face just like, I mean, obviously a consummate professional, but being like, what have you done? What have you done? I've booked Huge Davies and Ed Night together. But I can explain what happened. I was in the pub with Ed on Saturday, and I didn't have a guest, and I went, you have to. And then on Sunday, I was at the pub with Ed and Huge. You understand what happened?
I do understand, and there's no excuse for it, but here we are.
But also, bring them on, then. I can bully them as well. I'm incredibly powerful in the world of male comedians.
Well, put your money where your mouth is.
I said that, I don't believe it, but I think that is actually true. I could ruin each of them easily. Just their feelings are so fragile.
Go on then.
Okay, should we bring them on?
Yes.
Oh my God, is it time to... Oh, was that a segue?
Yes, it was.
Slay, fire, slay, Holly. Okay, please welcome our wonderful guest. If you're a patron, we'll catch up more in the extras. We're talking America's Next Top Model.
Yes,
we're talking America's Next Top Model. 100%. We'll see you in the extras tomorrow, or stick around. And here is Ed and Huge.
Helen's log.
We're just going to set a couple of ground rules here. Phones away.
No, I'm just looking at my phone.
Okay. What were you looking at?
different things.
This is the problem. I love the baby boys of comedy.
I have that table, you know, Helen.
Yeah, I know you have that table, darling. I know you do. It's really cool, isn't it? Fucking hell. I love the baby boys of comedy so much.
You've done this to yourself.
I know, I did do it to myself.
This was meant to be a solo episode.
But I had such a charming baby boy weekend.
Yeah, you asked us both at the pub yesterday.
I know.
We both wanted to come on at the same time.
I know.
Is that the way you normally do things?
I don't know. I haven't quite got a rhythm with this yet. Exactly. But it's only episode 24, so we don't have a rhythm. But all I know is that Holly has to edit this tomorrow, and Holly doesn't feel very well this week. So
I was like, it's going to be a nice, easy breezy time for me.
I'd say this is going to be the hardest edit of your life.
Yeah. Basically.
I would absolutely hate to be Final Cut Pro or DaVinci Resolve. Knowing that me and Hugh are coming on the podcast today. I'd be quaking in my boots if I was your editing software.
I'm sweating.
I just think if we could try and maybe just limit, like you can say one dictator each.
All right.
You can make one reference to 9/11 each.
This is crazy because Ed normally would edit our old podcast.
Yeah.
And even when he knew he was editing the podcast, he would still say things that he knew he'd have to edit out. The fact that Ed is now free reign. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
By the way, this table, Ed, what does this table do for your flat? The job of this isn't. It's just for your. It's just. It doesn't really have a shape.
We don't have in our flat. We don't have room for it. It's actually in storage at the moment because it was in my old, and now with our flat there's not enough room. So I actually had to buy a new.
You put an IKEA coffee table in storage. You're paying £50 a month to store it.
Yeah, so
How
basically,
much did it cost to start
it's
with?
just that. It's just that in there. I had to get a new thing from IKEA with drawers in it because our storage space. We need storage space. Do you know what I mean? So I had to get a new one with the drawers in it.
For your flat, not
Yeah,
for your
for-
storage.
for
Yeah,
our
that
flat,
makes sense. I've got a coffee table with drawers in it. You've seen it.
Yeah, that would be fucking mental, wouldn't it? To buy a chest of drawers for your storage unit to keep things in.
But I think it's something you might do.
I do, yeah. I do.
100%. Do you want to just quickly introduce yourselves and give a background? I could do it, of course.
Yeah, I'd love.
I kind of want you to do it.
I'd
Okay.
love you to
in a
know.
way.
This is Huge / Hugh Davies. His name's actually Hugh Davies, but he changed it to Huge because he didn't want anyone to know he was doing stand-up when he started stand-up. But if you type in Huge Davies, it says, do you mean Hugh Davies? It's the thickest choice anyone's ever made. And he is a friend of mine and he lives down the road. This is Ed Knight. He lives down the other road from me,
Yeah.
and he's a good friend of mine. And he's a poppet. He's a little
Thanks,
poppet.
Helen.
And at one point, I thought he was going to die a lot of the time because he was only eating pot noodle and drinking Red Bull and black coffee
No, that's
and smoking cigarettes. And it was very frightening, of course.
No, I was eating 3 Subway cookies for £1 from Subway.
It was bad. And I've got, I've got a binge eating disorder, but I was looking at him going, holy crap, that he's got no respect for himself.
Let's pause it here for a second. You don't.
Thank you for coming on.
You don't start having 400 calories a day if you haven't had a binge eating disorder at one point. Go just quickly say.
Wait, it's 400 calories and 3 Subway cookies?
No, there's got to be
That's
more.
not
surely.
many. Yeah, I'd guess more.
Got to be more than that. They're so thin.
Let's get our calorie calculators. Boys, get out your calorie calculators.
What app do you use, Helen?
No.
I use an app
I
called-
used to have my
Just
fitness
because things
pal.
are thin doesn't mean they can't have calories. You can squash anything.
Yeah,
You
that's a good
can.
Do
point.
you know what I mean?
But you can only fold it something 7 times. Did you know you
What?
can squash it 7 times?
What about Smarties cookie?
You can only fold that 7 times
Yeah, okay.
before it explodes.
I can fold things
Wait,
more than 7 times.
My app
Helen,
is
do
called
you know
Fat
about
Secret.
this?
You wait 1 second.
So-
What's your app called?
My app is like a free version of my. I've got just. I'm so cheap. I have the free version of everything, and I've got something called Fat Secret. It's like free My Fitness Pal. And when you just use the free version of every app, you just have to reinvent the wheel every time. So I have to like manually type in all
Ed,
of my
my
meals
fitness
and-
pal is free.
Is it? I thought it was paid to get
You
like.
can pay more, I think, to get like a software that like, you can like scan your plate and it'll tell you how many calories are in it. But I'm like, you don't know that. You don't know how much butter is hidden under everything. Like, there's no way. Also, it doesn't matter. But congratulations on having an app.
At the moment, it low-key does because I'm sort of in like a calorie deficit. So I can't just
Do you
guess.
want to be in a calorie deficit?
Yeah,
Why?
because I want to like because I want to lose weight.
Is that why when you came over mine the other day and we were all having fish and chips and you just ate one bad sausage? Was that what was going
No, that
on
was
there?
actually before the calorie deficit. It's because I felt like a bad sausage.
Is there anything more minging than a boy sitting
my-
eating a bad sausage just
No,
by itself?
no.
My mum used
Like
to
a
say to
lollipop.
me-
Any condiments with that? Just dry.
No, dry. And my
Yeah.
mum used to say, no, mushy pea.
Mushy pea.
And my
Mushy
mum-
pea dip.
My mum used to say to me, don't have fish on a Monday. Okay, so that's what I was doing. I never have fish on Mondays.
Is there anything?
Why not have fish on Mondays?
Because the fishing boats don't go out over the weekend. So any fish that's been, I think, granted this is outdated advice, but if the fishing boats haven't been out on weekends, so any fish you buy on Monday has been sitting around since Friday.
And that's why you ate a bad sausage at mine on a Monday night.
That's why I'm
Ed
built
is
different.
eternally Victorian.
Because that's the type of advice plane that
Yeah.
I'm working on. You know what I mean?
Well, let's go to Huge then. What
Yeah.
did you want to say a minute ago?
I don't mind
babe?
when I buy my fish. I sort of buy them any day. I don't
Yeah.
care.
What's
It's
your
like-
favourite fish?
Say mackerel. Say mackerel.
Sorry?
Say mackerel.
Don't try and influence me. Mackerel.
Mackerel.
I like baking mine. I like
Me
baking
too.
cod.
On papillote.
What?
You bake it on papillote?
I do it on paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that what you want to say?
That's what it means.
I don't think that's French for paper, papillote.
Yeah, baking fish
Papier.
on papillote is when you bake it in a little parcel.
Oh, that's really cool. I do that then. I
have
bake it in
seen
papillote.
I think is it you I saw cooking with you dress as a chef and you cook?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's you. Yeah.
Oh, you've got a cooking show?
I've got cooking clothes too.
he's got cooking outfit.
Yeah, I've got cooking outfit.
You mean an apron?
No,
we were in Edinburgh Fringe.
my merch is chef's hats.
We both dressed up as
No,
chefs.
it's not.
It is. It genuinely is.
Yeah.
At Edinburgh Fringe, he gave me one of the outfits, and we were both dressed as chefs, walking around like Edinburgh. But he had like a really big hat, and I had a small hat, and I was pretending I was a sous chef.
We thought it'd be funny to play pool with like giant hats on.
And this
What
is-
year was this?
This is like
This is
about
last
6
year,
months
yeah.
ago.
This year?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
gone.
This is why you didn't didn't fucking make it to the hospital to visit me because you were walking around dressed like Ratatouille.
So me and Ed were on the way to go visit you.
We were literally on the way.
I told Helen, do you want to tell
Yeah, you were on the way.
We were literally on the way.
Do you remember the joke that you said?
What did I say?
You said Helen won an award.
What did I say?
So I whisper it to you so you can
whisper it to
deliver
me so you can say it.
Oh my God, this is so weird.
No, yeah, I remember. But the problem with saying that on the podcast is it's like the problem. Can I just say just quickly is that like obviously you guys all watching here, like your only experience of all of us together is in like the weekly like hour-long slice, and the problem is that you all think you know all of us, and especially Helen because of parasocial relationships.
They do know me,
but we actually have a much more detailed and different rapport in real life than we have on the podcast.
What was the fucking joke,
so
you
when
piece
I
of
said
shit?
on the phone to Helen when she got in the hospital that it was a culmination of a long tripartite riff in which you were the leader, where I said you'd won the Edinburgh Minge Award because you said that you were in hospital for having an infected minge.
That's fair. That's fair because I was telling people I was there because my minge was minge. Yeah.
So I said you won the best show at the end.
And I got Spirit of the Minge at the end of it. And that was actually very nice.
Yeah, lovely. So it wasn't just like, it wasn't me saying that at nothing to my friend.
Yeah, for sure. You know, but it was, but you wanted to say,
I just want to get that across.
We wanted to say it to your face.
Yeah.
We were looking forward to saying it, but we couldn't.
You were on your way to the hospital to say I'd won the Spirit of the Minge,
and then we went past a chef shop and we saw that they were selling.
The day that we were going to go to the hospital, you and Sunil and Liv, my girlfriend, all came to my show or like met me outside of my show or something, and then we were going to go straight from there to visit you at
Royal Infirmary.
Shout out! But I think it was like you got like released for good behaviour or something, so we didn't have to come and visit you, and instead we would visit.
Chloe Pets came and took me home.
We had a gift planned and everything. We were going to.
What was the gift?
We did.
I can still have it now.
Well, no, we did.
I can still have it now.
You asked us on the phone. You said, "Will you both do a drawing for me?" And you told us what we weren't allowed to put in the drawing, so we did a drawing with that stuff in it.
What was the stuff I said you couldn't put in the drawing?
Various symbols.
No, I was high on morphine.
Various people and symbols were what you asked for in the drawing.
We all had such a wonderful summer.
It was great.
And that's what's very important to remember. And now we get to do it all over again. We're going to Australia together.
I'm excited as fuck.
And then you're fucking doing Edinburgh this year, maybe. And then we're not going to be there necessarily.
It's true.
I'll be there.
Are you doing a full month?
Mm-hmm. Can't tear me away from the udder.
You fucking love it.
I'm a sick little calf.
You love it.
Yeah. Sue me. I like to do a million gigs and hang out with my friends.
Ed. See, this is when I get like, they're so cute. They're so naughty, but they're so cute.
Helen's Log.
Hello, you are listening to Helen's Log, and you know there's more Helen's Log where this is coming from. There are 24 extra episodes that you can listen to right now if you join us on Patreon. On Patreon, it's like £5 a month, and then you get all the extra episodes. We've got a little book club now where we talk about what we're reading. We're going to talk about where we're reading them. We're just chatting. It's behind the scenes stuff. Okay, it's what's going on. It's what's going on in the old brain. It's the ticky-tocky. It's my therapy sessions. It's my therapy sessions, and I'd love to see you there. Do not join it if you are a member of my family. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Rewind 13 hours. We're in the pub, and then we started looking at our For You pages, and we couldn't stop.
It was great.
But it's
like a historical document. Watching something like that.
Watching people's For You pages every week, like it's so different and it's so fascinating because it's an insight into someone's mind. Because mine is all, I mean, Holly, you know this because I'm forwarding them to you like every single hour, is I'm rice! Don't put me in the fridge! I'm not cooled down yet and I'm going to be filled with bacteria! I'm your spot! Don't squeeze me! Like, that's my...
I'm cast iron. Do not put me under cold water. I will crack.
What have you learned, Hugh, from these?
What, from your ones? But there was a steak.
Are you not on this algorithm full stop?
No, I'm not at all. But the first time it's so interesting because you showed me that yesterday and that's the first time I've ever seen anything like that.
Showed them to everyone at every party I went to this week.
Yeah. Absolutely crazy. I've never seen anything like that before. Is that for you or is it for children?
No, it's for me, I think.
Yeah, okay, fine.
I think it's for me. My favourite one is the spam.
If you're not on like the For You page regularly, it's 100% of it is there. It's like what bed do you get in? It's like a chicken thigh and the skin is the duvet. Or like I've got loads of like a dog with psychic powers who like rings an old person's doorbell.
Wait, I don't have the dog.
I don't have the dog.
I don't think the dog is, by the way, I don't think the dog is real.
It'll be like an
tell me
orangutan
about
or a
this
polar
dog.
bear with a bazooka who rings an old woman's doorbell. When she answers the door, they just shoot the bazooka into the house and blow it up. But it's all that now because it's just so easy to.
Ed, I'm going to shame you now. No, I'm not on that algorithm, but I don't think anyone else is.
Yeah.
No,
A polar bear with a bazooka?
Yeah, no, listen, because what it is that like these platforms, they don't like. They just want to be full. They don't care what they're full of. It's super easy to just press like polar bear bazooka button. I've got this amazing one that keeps coming up of like someone's made an AI video of like an orangutan in a trench coat, like in an apartment building, and it comes down the corridor and it starts smashing the CCTV camera with a hammer.
Because of 1984?
No. It's just someone's thought like someone's just thought that's brilliant, and it is brilliant. Like I'm fascinated with Gen AI because I hate it in principle. I hate it in principle, but every single it's like those I am with Gen. You know those like French people that eat the whole small bird. It's like a delicacy. They eat the bird that's been like drowned in cognac.
I'm
they
getting
cover their
lost
heads
now.
because it's like
What
a
French
bar.
people?
That's what I'm like with AI. Like I know it's embarrassing and shameful, but like I put my jacket over my head and I slap it all up.
Every time Ed shows me an AI video, something crazy, I never see him assert peace because that's what his head is like inside his head. His head is like, you know, Basil Brush shooting someone in the head. That's what it is. In that.
I'd love that.
You know,
I get the
big ship turns into a robot. That's what Ed's mind is.
I'd love that.
I get AI animals, but they're offering me food on my For You page. They don't have a bazooka. It's like
You get the ones
do
like
you-
you're
Nolan-
hungover. You're hungover. Who do you go with?
Yeah, and it's like Nolan's made you churros, and then it's like Patty the
turtle,
platypus has made you some grilled cheese.
Yeah,
I had no idea
And
what
a
you're talking
turtle's
about.
made me.
Yeah, the tortoise is doing the
All
animal
four of us are going, we don't know what we mean.
And they're
It's
like,
like
which one
learning
do you-
code. It's
Yeah.
Do you get the grandparents?
Yeah, I'm like Python, Java, C++. I know all of them.
I get the which grandparent do you want? And it's like, I'm the English grandparent.
Oh, I
Here's
love
the
that.
full English.
Yeah.
And like, I'm your Southern American grandparent. Enjoy your cheese and grits.
Yeah.
We've got something in common. We found out we've got the presidents as animals. What you know what I mean? Like it's like the really heavy dubstep
This
music.
is our one crossover.
One crossover with
The
presidents
animal
as
presidents.
Yeah.
And it's like United Kingdom, and it's this lion that's fucking ripped
That's
to
a bulldog.
shit.
Well, what's funny is they
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
who Keir Starmer is. So it's just a random guy.
Yeah.
It says Trump first, he's like this big eagle or something. And there'll be Netanyahu.
Like
There'll
walking
be,
like that in front of a lion.
And there'll be like the British one, but it'll just be a random guy with a moustache because they don't know no one knows who
And
Keir
I'm
Starmer is.
just watching it on repeat.
Yeah.
And then I'll get the sweet grandparents, and then I'll get, this one, which is my current favourite, which taught me so much about sperm, of course.
Sorry?
I'm the sperm.
Rain, I'm not shampoo. That's a slide to death. All I wanted was an egg. Now I'm meeting rats. Sock? Really, bro? That's not character development. That's reputation damage.
And it's a little AI sperm being like, not the shower, not the sock, on the back. Maybe it doesn't say on the back. But like, down the throat, that's the wrong hole. Like, but like, I know I should be making fun of it, but I genuinely am learning quite a lot from these AI
Sorry,
videos.
what do you mean
about
you're
how
learning?
to-
What did you
What
learn
do you mean
from
you're
that?
learning about?
Well, Spunky,
the sperm doesn't want to be with rats.
They really
Spunky,
wants to
spunky.
go to Eggy.
Sperm needs to go to Eggy instead of Ratty.
But it really wants to. The sperm has feelings, of course. And I never thought about that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it has feelings. So
yeah,
like,
there's loads of them too.
I
Conception
guess what I'm
happens.
saying is, women,
conception
stop being
happens
whores
before-
about it and open your legs.
Life happens before conception. I believe that.
No, that's not what we're saying.
I believe all sperms
That's
are alive.
not
That's what you're
we're
saying. That's what you're saying.
Oh shit, it
You're
is.
saying that life begins
Oh my
before
god,
conception.
fuck.
Yeah.
I knew I was a Republican. I always feared it because I'm from Hampshire and now it's happened. Because you're cool, you're London boys.
Yeah.
It isn't run through you, it runs through me.
Helen, you're a German woman from Hampshire. There's no way of knowing.
I
that you
didn't
could have
serve
been right-wing
a
before
service
this.
station until I was a man.
That's awful.
Yeah, yeah.
Me and him are like what? Me and him are like right on and cool because we're from London. Look at his hat. But whereas you're
Don't know if you're right on and cool.
a Hampshire woman of German extraction, so
you both
you're
have
like
anxiety disorders.
yeah, for sure.
No, we've all got different disorders. They're not,
Technically,
you know,
OCD is type of neurodiverse, not
Okay.
anxiety.
might be
Apologies.
cursed, different thing.
But it's
Okay.
the same. It's the same.
Okay, but it makes you anxious, huh?
Yeah. The steak and the pie both come with chips. I've got
And-
chips either way.
And Hugh hasn't slept in like 5 days because he's got chronic insomnia.
Yeah, but that's because he was cursed by a witch, not because he's got a disorder.
That's not to do with anything.
Have you figured out that witch thing, by the way? 'Cause you
No,
need to figure that out.
I am deciding to call a showman about it very, very soon. Because
Yeah.
the price, when we first called the showman, his prices were crazy.
Yeah, when we called
It was like, how much, 450 quid?
Yeah, we called a shaman, and he was clearly in. We found the shaman's number.
You know
on the
what?
internet.
I'm just going to stop you there and just ask you to give a little bit of context to the people that don't know about Hugh's past. Just because I think
yeah,
there
just
might
tell
be
them.
some new people
Tell
who
people.
were
Myself included. I've not heard
Holly.
the witch story.
So Hugh, if you just want to like take us back through this ex and what happened and why you're not sleeping anymore.
So my ex was a real-time full-on witch. Not like one of the people listening to this who does crystals and stuff. This is a full-on witch who threw chickens
By
onto
the way,
a fire.
if you do crystals and you listen to this, you are valid, and please send me a link to your
but
I have
you know,
10 crystals.
You don't
Yeah,
have
send me a
a,
link to your
unless you've got a
courses.
I have 10
coven.
crystals.
Unless you've got a coven in Cornwall that you meet once a month and throw chickens onto a fire, you're not really a witch.
Wait, so quickly, just for context, they tell about the
Don't get
hair.
them.
Tell waking up in the middle of the night.
She used to steal my hair to make spells. Do you know what I mean?
He used to like wake up in the middle of the night, and she was like cutting his hair off to make
No,
spells.
he
and cut
That's
didn't.
his
not
hair off.
that's not
And I'm
true.
an
She
adult, and I
would take
forgive
the
her. I
hair
think
from
she's
the
amazing.
bin. That's
Oh,
different. That's
fine.
a different thing.
Fine, sorry, my bad.
But no,
Great girl.
she cursed me when we broke up. She told
Yeah.
me so, and I haven't slept since.
He's
then.
had insomnia ever since. But
Like,
so,
but look, really bad insomnia.
so
Yeah, sometimes
really, like,
like-
genuinely, like really fucked. So
Yeah.
we called up we googled like how to fix a witch's curse.
I just want to say that I think, apart from her cursing me, I think she's lovely.
Yeah, no, she's great.
Yeah.
And
apart from
Can
the,
can you ask her to like
I've tested her
uncurse
before.
you?
Yeah,
yeah,
She's not doing it.
She's not doing it.
This is why, hence the shaman's intervention that we need. But
yeah.
we called up, we found a shaman's number online and we called him up, and he was clearly driving in his car. You could hear like beeps and motorbikes. in the
Toyota
background.
Corolla.
And he was like, text me, he was like, text me your friend's full name and date of birth. And so we did, and he was like, he called us back. He was like, "Yeah, you're fucked, mate. You're going to really need my help. £300." And then we were like,
For one session, not to get rid of the curse.
This is a guy that's
but just one session of like curse treatment.
Because the curse is very complicated, you understand? You can't just pluck it away. It's not like getting rid of
No,
one
he
hair.
needs like 6 months of curse therapy.
Did she tell you what curse she like put on you? Was there a type?
No,
We shouldn't laugh because he genuinely hasn't slept. He's not very well.
yeah.
It's actually not funny,
I am
but
dying
it
young,
is
sure.
a little bit funny.
She didn't say what the curse was.
Helen,
but-
it's hilarious.
He's so sleepy all the time.
I know.
It
It's
is
not, I know. I'm not saying
awful.
that's good. That's fucked up. But like the reason for him being sleepy is one of the when you told me why you can't sleep, I was like, "What are you?"
yeah.
Yeah, but you have to believe him. of
Someone
course.
told me to get
You
therapy for it. I was like, that's not the same thing.
I do.
No,
think
I
you
don't want to
should do
live with the
therapy,
curse.
but
I want to get
that's
rid of a
separate.
curse.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You don't want to learn to be friends with the curse.
No. But I didn't know that so she didn't say what the curse did, but that I can't sleep, so that could be it.
So that
But also,
could be-
it means you to sort of think that maybe I can't sleep. You know, there's a psychological.
There's
Yeah,
psychosomatic,
you know,
yeah.
would there be a curse if I didn't believe it? And I
I
don't
think if
believe
anyone's
it.
listening to this
Do you know
that
what
has
I mean?
any solutions, maybe they could write in. We'd really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
there's probably some people listening who think they have solutions.
Oh, you think that I'm Googled it?
100%.
You think I've gone
There's
to page 3 of
100%
Google?
witches that listen to this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking fascinated. I just watched a show about witches on the plane back from Thailand.
What was it
Witches.
called?
It was Saran Jones on witches. Okay?
Yeah.
And it's her. It's
Who hosts the
her.
show?
It says on the
And
tip.
she's
What's it
in
about?
Pendle in Lancashire.
Someone at the BBC, someone at the BBC is like like throwing a dart at a board that says target audience, and it's just a picture of Helen's face.
Yeah.
Saran Jones on witches.
He's just like, yay!
Diagram. It's a big Venn diagram.
But that's like, I think that's the coolest job of all time. Like, Saran Jones is living the dream. Like, imagine someone just going like, "Hey, do you want to do a documentary on witches?" I'd be like, "Yeah, 100% I do." Like, I want to do a documentary on anything. I want to do a documentary on Amdram so bad.
Oh yeah.
I think it's my favorite subject of all time.
Yeah.
That, or do a documentary on going holiday to Disney World, which basically means that I'm a Disney vlogger.
I think that
Atlantis
is
for me.
Cool.
Amsterdam is
Atlantis.
so
To find
cool.
Atlantis. What a discovery.
Or
Don't be-
Doggerland.
Hmm?
Doggerland.
Is that the one? Is that Mr. Bobbyland?
No, what's Doggerland?
Do you know about? It's like a mystical island or something that you used to be able to see from the coast of England.
I don't
Google it,
think that's
Helen,
a
Google
thing.
it.
I'm Googling it right
Google
now, of
Doggerland.
Do you
course.
know Blobbyland?
How do you spell it?
What's Blobbyland?
So the-
Dogger land.
So basically, Mr. Blobby
Yeah.
has 3 theme parks in the UK that all got shut down.
Uh-huh.
Noel Edmonds, I think, started them, and they're abandoned. You can go to them, but they're
Really?
just like in crazy, like haunted Mr. Blobby, like fair,
Man,
like in a
God.
forest.
We
You can
That
go to
sounds
them,
like
yeah.
my worst nightmare.
Where's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
closest one?
I'm going to take my girlfriend there for anniversary.
Lucky girl.
Lucky girl.
Oh my God.
Go there, yeah.
Yes, Doggerland.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It used to link us. Like, it looks
And France,
like,
right?
I'd say, like East Anglia,
With-
like Kent
No.
area. No, yeah, more East Anglia. To fucking Denmark.
Scandinavia, sorry, yeah. Not
That's bananas. And then it just went underwater.
yeah, loads
Was
of
that
stuff
around the same
underwater.
time as dinosaurs?
Isn't the reason that the UK is inhabited because there used to be loads of ice and land in between the UK and like mainland Europe, and so everyone just walked over here, and then all the ice melted. And
Hey, where do you get your
Right.
real
Thing.
information from? Like, because I think, like, because
people
I
ask
know
me this
you
every week.
Yeah, but you only like watch videos of like dogs getting like
Yeah.
shooting people.
Yeah.
Tyler
You
Bass.
know so much about stuff. Where do you find the information? How do you decipher it from? You know what I mean?
Horatio
'Cause
was
that sounds
grilling me.
crazy.
Horatio was grilling me on the exact same thing a few weeks
Yeah.
ago. He was like, "I know the videos you watch. I know that you have lost. How do you know all this stuff?" And I guess I was just chosen by God. To know things.
What,
I don't know how I know stuff.
You
That's
divide
really
the fact
beautiful.
and the fiction, like the red.
No, the
Like the
real
Red Sea.
no the real answer is that I've cultivated a very deep and meaningful relationship with cursory searches on Wikipedia at the expense of my real life relationships.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I'm really glad that you're able to see the other side of that, of
Yeah,
course.
I know everything there is to know about Doggerland, but I didn't get a happy birthday message from my aunt this year.
That was okay, but you're okay now, of course. But I genuinely do want to know though, because I know when Romans arrived, we were just running around painted blue.
Yes, we were.
But like, what were we up to?
I reckon
We do have Pierre Novelli coming on the podcast soon to talk about the
get him to
beginning.
tell you.
We're getting him to talk about we're getting him to talk about the beginning, the end of the Romans leaving and the start of the medieval period, because this is becoming a medieval podcast.
That's
now.
awesome. I love
that
medieval
and the
stuff.
Boer War is what we're going to become a specialist in.
Well, then I don't think you've got someone more perfect than Pierre Novelli to tell you about.
yeah,
all of
because it's
those
from South
things.
Africa, right?
I reckon. Here's what I'll tell you. I think we were doing some druid stuff.
Now,
I think
what druid stuff is that pagan?
I think we were writing. We were writing on stone tablets and sticks and sticking them in the ground.
Yeah.
But what would we? I know we're like an agricultural society the whole way through. I know that that's like how we survive, thrive, live. But like, what were we like? What were we doing? Like, what was the plan?
Instead of scrolling, do you mean?
Were we
Yeah.
churching? Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyone...
I read a book for 6 hours the other day, and I
so
could.
nice.
But it was a Night of the Seven Kingdoms. You know the new
I
show.
thought he was
that
about to say
came
Night at
out?
the
Oh, yeah.
Museum. I don't
But
know
I
why.
thought I would
I
rather-
mean, Night at the Museum.
Ben Stiller's Adventures with the Pharaoh.
But then I had to, because I was on a train to a gig in Wales, and then I did it on the way back, and I was like, so that was good, but that can't have been it. Do you know what I mean? Like if
What
I had
do
to
you
do
mean?
that every day, like if that back before there was, because I can do something else now. I finished I go, that's enough book.
Yeah.
I can do something else. Imagine if it was the end of the book, and then it's like sleep, and the next day it's like, right, in your free time now you can just read the book
No,
again.
but listen,
Forever?
And there was a time before Bookie.
No, but this is what you got to think is that if people like us were in the past, we wouldn't be the sort of people that have free time.
We'd be up a tree.
No, but we'd be part of like the 98% or whatever that were like. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe like the Baron had the free time to read a book or whatever, or read his book of hours and learn how to pray. But me and you would be fucking like harvesting grain in the fields for 14
No
hours a day.
way.
I went to
With your
we'd
allergies, you'd be wheezing. You wouldn't have made it.
We'd be,
you
I
wouldn't have made it
died.
to adulthood.
No, I would have
You
died,
wouldn't.
for
You
sure.
might have made it to adulthood, Hughie.
I was round Anne Boleyn's house the other day. She's
How's she doing? How's she
Right,
doing?
obviously you can't just say that.
How's she
I
doing?
was round her house, yeah.
How-
Where, in Norfolk?
Castle.
Hever.
Big castle. in the
Hever
middle of
Castle.
nowhere. Hever Castle, yeah.
Shout out to Hever Castle.
Yeah,
Where
so
the
good.
fuck is it?
Hever.
It's like a drive away. I don't know.
Drive away.
You click directions on Google Maps, it just takes you there. There's no need to know where that is.
You went without me.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have gone there. Did you go with your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah,
I
you
went
wouldn't
after
invite me
court, that was
necessarily.
That was good. Did you hear about the footballer who got lost in the maze? I think it was like Joe Willock who got lost in a maze for 6 hours. It's funny.
Hours.
I think it's so funny that a footballer just got lost in a maze for 6 hours.
Oh my god, it's
That's
so
like
close to here.
It's a small maze as well.
Small
It's
maze.
not a big
A maze is something for children to do.
Yeah.
You know, and he's missed a meal.
That's so.
Also,
funny.
it's just like how to get out. It's like a
Are you
hedge.
talking about a footballer?
Yeah.
Wrong podcast.
No, but there's a footballer. He got lost in a
It doesn't
maze.
matter. It's a footballer. We just don't do that here.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
We just don't do that
That's
here.
for a
It's kind of a
different
safe space, I guess.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
for,
it's a
No,
different
so
podcast.
Anne
the
Boleyn's
rest is football. I thought that's what I was on.
we're into,
But we love Anne Boleyn here. We'll definitely talk about that.
at
of course.
Heathcote Castle. You go to see her
Poor
plays, and you go to the very interesting, but of course nothing to do. She prayed a bit. And then had a walk in the,
She
and
learned
also
French.
the maze, and there's a maze there, and you go in the maze, and once you've done it once, you go, well, I know how to do it now. That's a big waste of time.
Yeah.
That's in the garden. That's taking up a third of my garden.
Even
That's crazy.
Like it's the time, but also like
It's like doing a Sudoku. Putting a Sudoku in your garden, you
Don't
finish it.
fucking you dare slag off Sudoku.
I'm not slagging off. I love Sudoku, but
Don't
I
you
wouldn't
fucking dare. I do
have a hedge of
Sudoku every
Sudoku.
day.
in
Don't
my
let him
garden.
trigger you just because you knew he was going to do something like
Helen, he's
that.
pissing me off.
I was fucked
got
up that he said that.
It's pissing me off.
Hugh, stop for a second. Just say sorry
I'm
because you knew that would
pissed
upset him.
Sorry,
That's okay.
I got a new high score for Sudoku the other day
Put it
on
on
the
there.
beat.
Well done, mate.
Yeah,
Well done. Yeah, I love Hampton Court and Heathcote Castle. I feel bad for Anne Boleyn. She was done extremely dirty.
Which wife do you think went through the most with Henry the VIII?
I think
I think the last one actually because
number 6 definitely had
Number
it.
6,
Howard.
Catherine. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think also
Really?
but I think it's because if you look at his relationship history, it is anxiety inducing. To be like, what, if you're on a date with someone, you're like, oh, what's your history like? And he's like, well, I've had
Killed.
5 wives so far. I've killed 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them's died. I
Yeah.
invented divorce for the first one, obviously.
Who
Yeah.
was also my brother's,
Yeah.
meant to be my brother's wife.
And I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I feel quite...
But
I've got,
wasn't
a
he
quite high
like
chance of
Anne
being
Boleyn
correct.
wasn't the worst? Obviously she got beheaded, but like it was he had a brain injury. I think when he was married to Anne Boleyn, or just after, which is when he went full evil. Like he fell off his horse. He died for like
He
8
Darth Vadered.
minutes.
4 or 5 had a tough time, I'd say.
It was, and then he was like, so that's when he went like full fucking mad dictator.
Yeah, wasn't
where
it?
like they
Yeah.
couldn't actually make sense, and that's when he like turned on Cromwell, I want to say,
Yeah,
who was
Tom
his right hand man, and then he turned on him, and it was like he just like lost all sense of like
He
not
did
that he
like
was
that.
ever a good guy, but there was some sort of like following of logic. I know he's already dissolved monastery, blah blah blah, but like he went fucking mental.
Went bonkers.
But they think it's because he got a big bonk on his head
Yeah, jousting.
because he fell off horse,
I remember that
and
from
horse
Wolf
is so
Hall. I remember
high.
that in Wolf Hall
I think if
TV
you fall off a
show.
horse, it's your...
Yeah.
It is your fault if you fall off a horse.
No, not if you're
Shout
being
out to-
jousted because they had
shout out to
such
the
big
horses.
poles.
Shout out to the horses. You can't be on a horse. It's
Yeah.
not right.
Yeah, exactly.
Horses had such a rough time of it back
They
then.
did.
Yeah.
But did you see that movie Firebrand
Never.
with Jude Law and is it Alicia Vikander?
I
the
have no
actress?
idea
that
what
the
this
name of
film
the actress?
is.
Fuck it.
That's the name of an actress.
But it's
sure.
about the sixth. It's about the 6th wife, and Jude Law plays Henry VIII. Shit film, really so shit. Like I can't.
Obviously,
What's
I
it
want
called?
to Firebrand.
Like it pissed me off. I watched it on a holiday with Liv, and we dedicated an evening of the holiday to watching this film. So if we got 3 days away, one evening of it is fucking ruined by how bad this film was. So it pissed me off even more.
Yeah.
But
Catherine Parr.
it made me
apologies.
feel really bad for Catherine Parr because
Yeah.
of that movie. He's like Henry VIII is like gross, and she's like got to put up with him.
And she's
all
a
this stuff.
baby, right? She's like fucking 18 years old or something,
Yeah,
if that. And
la-
he's like 60 and just absolutely
Yeah.
like
Last 3
covered
wives,
in
he
gout.
was horrible cunt.
Yeah, a lot of gout.
And the 3rd wife, he was like, I think he was like, she like died really fast and had a baby.
yeah, Jane Seymour.
Jane Seymour. So he was like, oh, she was the best one because, like,
Gave him a son, then died.
yeah, exactly.
Was it-
and he loved that.
Yeah,
and he
of
was like, that's
course.
perfect. That's the perfect woman.
It's
birth me in air and then
so
die.
Was Anne of Cleves the one with the painting where he saw the
Yeah,
painting and she came
the
and then
he was like,
he
she's
was like,
the
oh,
the
Yeah.
German.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
yeah.
And
he
she
was like-
actually wasn't.
And that's
ugly.
why he went after Cromwell. He was like, you lied to me about, you've edited these, you face-app these pictures.
And he couldn't understand. But he also couldn't understand that was a portrait by Holbein, of course.
Yeah.
And you can see original
House of
Holbeins for
Holbein.
free in the National Portrait Gallery in London.
Did you see
Yeah.
that Holbein exhibition at the Queen's Gallery?
Where's the Queen's
It's
Gallery?
attached to Buckingham Palace.
Shut the fuck up. There's a gallery you can go in?
Maybe. Yeah,
I
but
think
it's
we've
kind
been
of.
there once.
I've only been to that exhibition, and we went to. It was kind of annoying because we booked at a time for like after work so we could go, and you book like slots to go on the website.
Hmm.
We booked a slot at like 5:45, and then we got there and they were like, "Oh yeah, closes at 6:30. I was like, why are you letting us book at bloody 5:45? And so we gently sprinted around this gallery.
You had to hide in it like an IKEA when it closes.
Yeah.
I know we
it
need
was
to wrap
really
up
good.
soon,
It
but
was
I think
really
this is
good.
such a cute question. As native Londoners,
Mhm.
what are the things in London that people have to do? But also, what's the thing that you still haven't done? Like a touristy thing where you're like, I can't believe I still haven't been to that gallery. I haven't been to that
spat
place.
in every royal garden.
Yeah.
You haven't spat?
Spat in every the lake of every royal garden. That's something you should do.
You should definitely do that.
We look at the ducks a lot.
I was going to say the ducks are.
Yeah, the ducks are really good. You got to see all the different kinds of ducks.
What's your favourite park?
I'm a bit of St James's because of
It's
all
beautiful.
I'm a big fan of wildfowl and wetland birds. So you should go to St James's Park and you should go to the Barnes Wetland Centre where you'll see a really convincing assortment of ducks, geese, and other birds. And
Barnes is in Putney and Barnes?
But yeah, it's in down
Yeah.
south. But it's really good, and you see lots of birds. And then St James's Park is really good because they've got you can see pelicans and cormorants and also it's really and it's great.
Go
and
to
on one
St.
side
James's
of the lake,
Park.
they have a cottage that's for the Queen's garden keeper, but
It's
it looks like Snow White's
It's
cottage.
called Duck Island Cottage,
Oh my
It's a
god,
really
my
sweet name.
heart.
and
You go
also
to a
just walk
point-
along the river as well. That's
Yeah,
fine
go
as
to a
well.
pirate pub and see where they used to hang all the pirates.
Oh yeah, down in Shadwell where you used to live. Yeah,
If you go, there's a series of pirate pubs, and they just all have
Wait,
some of them
one
have
second.
some of them have a beam out where they're like you're having a drink, and then the barman will be like, that's where they used to hang people on that.
and
little,
it's sick.
you can
yeah,
go touch it.
That's where
You're
they.
like, oh wow.
Yeah, and because it's right on the river, it's like if you go and sit outside when it's high tide, the water is lapping up underneath you. It's
I was
really
hoping
cool.
you were going to say Shrek Adventure or something.
I've never done that.
Okay.
Or London Eye, actually.
I've never done the
You-
London
you
Eye.
can
I've
touch
never
a
done
beam
it.
with
I'd quite
something.
like to. The other day I looked at it for the first time. I was like, I'd like to do that.
I would like to do that, but I feel like no Londoners have done it.
I've done it 3 times.
Has anyone ever done
What
a
the
You're
fuck's
not
wrong
from
with me? I've done
London,
it
that's
3
right.
times.
How long does it take to go around? 50
Half
minutes?
an hour, 30 minutes.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's the perfect length of time to do a podcast. Why don't we do a podcast in one of the pods on the London Eye?
Do you know that Jack Barry did
I
a
heard
gig
about
on
this.
it?
Yeah, I heard
Did
this.
Have you
he?
heard him
No,
talk
he
about it on
didn't.
stage?
No.
Holy, I'll tell you the story in the extras. It's the funniest thing, or I'll tell you later even.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It's really good.
I've done the London Eye. It is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
it
it's
is pretty
awesome.
fucking cool. It's only 30
Is it
minutes.
taller than the? Is it taller than the? It's not tall as the Shard. No.
No.
Well, I've been up the
way.
Shard. I've seen better.
I've never been up the Shard. Isn't that mad?
I've never been up the
You
Shard
can
either.
poo and also see London at the same time. It's
Yeah, there's a
absolutely
famous
crazy.
toilet, isn't it? But I think everyone poos in it, so I don't want to go somewhere where I don't want to go to a
Oh, Helen,
poo
every
toilet.
toilet you've ever pooed in, a lot of people pooed in there.
No, I
No,
bet
because
you.
I got a new toilet when I got my
Exactly.
bathroom
Yeah, but
done,
also
so
other
I'm
people- we
the
just
only one that
discussed
poos in
yesterday
it.
about
do you
other
think
people are using it.
you've ever been the first? There's ever been a toilet where you're the first person to shit in it?
Yeah, my
like
toilet.
like in the shop. You got to go in the shop. The display. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to go in the IKEA toilet.
yeah, sure.
Smash the glass with a hammer and shit in the display toilet.
Yeah. How do you ask questions about the toilet in the toilet shop without being correct?
I think we can say goodbye
what I mean?
probably now, huh, to
No,
them.
we got time.
Damn it!
5 minutes.
You're not getting rid of us that easy,
That's
Helen.
what I'll say.
Damn it!
I might as well make it 10 because there'll be a bit of stuff cut from this one. I imagine.
Literally just I reckon we can end it now. Can you just tell me quickly where this pirate pub is? Because I would be interested, but I wouldn't want to touch where someone was hung because that makes. Do you ever get all the blood go to your feet at the idea of something?
No.
Yeah.
Like something horrific. If I'm in the place, I feel
The ghosts of the pub.
there's just something odd, and
You're
I
an
don't
empath.
want
You're
to
an
put
empath.
my no, because
empath.
empath makes me feel weird. Because I feel like empath's quite annoying. Because it's that thing of being like, oh, I'm depressed, and then I tell my friend who's an empath, and then they're depressed, and now I've got a depressed friend, and I'm depressed.
Yeah.
I don't want to have a deal with empaths,
Yeah.
but I think it's I don't know. With someone got hung there, and then I'm having a drink, and then it's
hundreds of people
entertainment.
got hung there.
So many.
Hundreds of
I
pirates.
can't even I never fucking. I can't even. I'm the one bringing up a dictator, but I am. I never watched the Saddam Hussein hanging video,
No,
which some
not
people,
did
some
I.
people,
Obviously
but
not.
Holly, you say obviously not. It was like
Both
a
of them
thing.
turn
How many times did each of you watch it?
I haven't seen it for ages, but yeah,
I haven't seen a lot. At the time, I watched it a fair amount. Because,
Yeah,
you know,
it was because we were.
They loved it. Boys loved it.
No, I didn't love it. It was just it was sort of
Loads. I didn't love it.
before. No, it's just before I
I
was.
watch Come Dine With Me a lot.
You'd be-
I
I'd
love
be-
it,
you'd
but
be
it's
like-
on, isn't it? You know?
You'd be
It's
like,
on.
yeah, you'd be. Yeah.
It's on my homepage.
Exactly.
Sure.
It's like Home and Away or Antiques Roadshow. Like if you'd be in IT class, you'd be 11, and someone just sends you like a live leak video of the cartel beheading someone with a chainsaw, and you have no choice but to just to figure out how to be okay with it in the moment as an 11-year-old because You're living at the exact nexus of like everything's completely accessible on the internet, but no one really knows about it, and there's no like content blockers or anything.
I'm telling you that. This is why millennials and Gen Z boys
I'm a millennial.
are having, okay, congratulations, are having such a fucking rough time with men's mental health right now. And it is because of the amount of time they've watched these different beheading, hanging videos. And they had to watch them because everyone else would be asking if you watched them. And then I was the fucking freak who was like, I kind of want to, I want to have this experience of watching it. Never managed to do it. I would find it and then I'd cross off and I'd panic. I'd be like, no, I can't do it. Isn't that fucking horrendous that I did that? I was like a teen. That's crazy. But it was uploaded on the intranet at school. Everyone could just access it. Do you remember intranet?
Intranet.
Do you remember intranet? Intranet, you put it on your floppy disk.
Yeah.
You'd put your beheading videos on your floppy disk and you go to school.
Remember that maze game where if you touch the side, you get the script, you get the jump scare?
Yeah.
Yes. Are you
With
kidding
the
me?
mouse. Yeah.
Which?
Yeah, that
Did you find that scary?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that
thought
was
so.
scary.
Because I
That's
would
terrifying.
concentrate.
It was scary.
Everything was scary to me at that age, though. I was such
you're
a
an
jumper.
empath.
I found I found it too scary. Do you remember when iPods became a thing?
Yeah.
You
That
found that
wasn't
scary?
scary.
And I got an iPod. I found it too scary to not be able to hear the world around me.
What's the best type of
Helen when the iMac came out, Helen didn't like being able to see the electrics inside the casing. She didn't like the clear casing. She thought it was too scary.
See the
to
brain of the
inside
casing.
machine.
None of my business. I would
None of my
walk-
business. That's fucking so funny. None of my business what goes on in there. Just make it happen. I don't need to see it.
I was scared about. I'd be scared that
You
my
wanted it to
bear
run
would be
potions.
annoyed at me if I went for a sleepover.
That's so funny.
I was terrified of everything. I was
I was a scaredy cat for sure.
afraid of adults when they were driving me that they were just going to suddenly go like that
Yeah.
and just like
I'm
hit
still
into
scared of
something
that
and I was
now.
going to die. Yeah, sometimes it pops into my head.
Yeah, like you're the only person I get in a car with. We've had lots of long car journeys together to gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the only person I'd feel safer.
How about you just we tell them about shows you've got coming up and your Instagrams will be very kind.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we could do that and then we
Yeah.
can say goodbye to the
sure.
boys.
Yeah, for sure. So so my just everything's on my Instagram. That's fine. Just follow
Yeah, but
it, and
you should
everything's
just
on.
say like thank you so much for listening. My name's Huge Davies. I'd love you to follow me.
Do you want me to say that?
No, you don't have to, of course. I'll tag both Huge and Ed
Yeah, thanks.
in the thing. But also, Ed, you've got a Soho Theatre show coming up because I'm going.
Okay, so hang on. Give me 2 seconds because I'm so bad at plugins.
I can plug it.
I need to do a genuine plug if that's all right.
Yeah.
So I've got
Yes.
I've got my Soho dates coming up in March, but I'm really basically what you need to do is go to that. But then my special is also coming out in March. So, but what you need to do is go and because it's not everyone always plugs stuff at the end of a podcast, and you go or whatever. Like if I was listening to a podcast and if I was listening to a chef talk on Instagram or a podcast, and they were like, come to my restaurant, I'd be like, how fucking dare I'll kill you. How dare you demand that of me?
Not everyone
But-
has your mental health.
But if you subscribe to my mailing list and follow me on Instagram and subscribe to me on YouTube and buy tickets to my Soho Theatre and watch the special, because if you like stand-up comedy, then you'll like all of that.
That's the best. It's literally the best. Next to Huge, who's also the best. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, we'll have a link in the notes
Yeah.
right
Got
below. So you just link
links.
and just press subscribe, and then
Yeah.
you know when it's coming in. And obviously, give
Absolutely.
this video a like, and then obviously leave a comment guessing what Huge
and
said.
subscribe to my YouTube as well, because then you'll see when my special comes out.
If anyone's got any cures for my big curse,
Yeah.
And
Any
for
ideas?
Ed's show, I'm going on the Monday night. It'll
Yeah.
be very, very lovely for me.
So if you want to stalk your favourite podcaster, come on the Monday night. Plenty of tickets.
Everyone's going to be there, is what I heard.
Way
Everyone's going to be there.
too
And please
ambitious
remember, we've
amount
been
of
over this
dates.
on this podcast. If you're booking for the Soho Theatre, please book in advance. They do this thing where the prices go up the more tickets that get sold and close to the date. So if you're listening to this week, please book it this week.
Yeah, book it because it's
It makes a difference for you,
it
and
also
makes a
genuinely is a
difference for
very,
us.
very, very good show. So you
Thanks,
should
man.
see it.
But like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Really nice jokes.
Thanks, man. But it doesn't. Yeah.
Now we're just going to end this by saying one kind thing to each other about the other person. A compliment circle, if you will.
Do you mean like two to both?
So I'll say a compliment
Holly
to
as
you and
well?
I'll say a compliment to Ed. Holly, do you want to be in the compliment circle?
I'm going to leave it to you three, the Holy Trinity.
Can I just
Holly's
say-
just to sing herself.
You're
from
an
us
angel.
In every way
Yeah, yeah.
possible. So I don't want a compliment for these guys.
You're an angel. I think
Yeah.
it's going to drag me down.
Yeah.
Because Holly's obviously got to do the edit for this episode.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
And I think when she found out I invited the two of you, obviously that changed her Tuesday plans.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to say, Ed and Huge,
Hello.
where do I start? old friends, my baby boys. I love you both very, very much. Ed, you're my little prince. Okay? Very
Thanks,
proud of you and everything you do.
Thanks, Helen.
And how talented and gorgeous you are.
Thanks,
And I
Helen.
think one day, you won't need that inhaler anymore. That'll be incredibly exciting.
Thank you.
And for Hugh, what a boy. What a voice. A musical talent as well as a comedy talent and a wonderful driver. Thank you very much.
It's okay.
You're very welcome.
Um,
I'll take mine now, please.
It's
You go first.
Huge privilege to see both of you.
We were together yesterday.
No, I mean, I'm.
Yeah, I've seen you 3 days in a row.
Yeah, I know.
I just finished my sentence.
Okay, sorry.
To see you develop as comedians, an immense privilege. We started all together pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
And it's incredible to see you guys develop and become successful comedians. It felt like such a short amount of time that we were around Helen's house I remember we were trying to figure out how to get gigs.
When I was in that big house share.
Yeah,
on
in the
Lordship
big house
Lane.
share. I would come on yours sometimes and we would try and figure out how to get
remember that.
gigs.
Lordship
And then
Lane,
also,
big house share. And
big
we'd smoke
plans.
inside.
And look, now people call us for the gigs.
I've
That is
changed.
crazy.
I changed my phone and my computer recently, and I found loads of old photos of us in like 2017 and 2018 in that house share hanging out.
Why were we always at my house share? They lived with their mummies, of course.
Yeah,
They lived with their
Yeah.
mummies, of course. I was hosting, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, they had nowhere else to go, so they had to come round.
Yeah, we were just like,
We were little, weren't we?
We used to go around each other's houses a lot, but like when we hung out, we would mainly like not go to each other's house because we both lived with our mummies, and we would sit in like
24-hour Tesco.
sit outside in the
3 a.m.
Tesco
24-hour Tesco.
or in the car wash. We'd sit in the car wash.
Yeah, sit in a car
Okay,
wash.
thank you so much to Hugh and Ed, everyone. Just to say, obviously, do book an eye test. Turns out, actually really important. I had absolutely no idea, and it is due to like Holly, but also like a couple of you, and you know who you are, the one that messaged me saying like, please give a shout out to this. Like, you can just book in for an eye test even if you don't think you have any vision problems, because it's about your eye health and your optic nerve and all of these things that are going on behind it. And like, we don't know what's going on. Your twin could be behind your eye and you won't find out until you go and get a scan. So please go and get a scan, and don't just buy yourself reading glasses and then pose as a glasses wearer. When you're 34, that's bananas.
Also, a lot of companies, depending where you work, will pay for your eye test.
You know what? The person that messaged me about this did say that, and I can't find the message. But you can call it back from your company and like business. But also, I'm obviously freelance and didn't look into anything because I'm lazy. But I feel like I paid like $27.99 or something for the scans and like the eye test, and I was in and out in like 30 minutes. And that was including time to being told off. So please book your eye test now. When you're booking it, type in Helen's Log 20 for nothing extra. Goodbye! Hey, Logger. Hey, Logger. Hey, you. Thank you so much for your support. I love you. I hope you enjoy our new little book club we've got going in the Patreon. And for now, I'm going to read out your names really lovely, very nicely, very beautiful, and not in a weird voice, just in normal voice. This is my normal voice. Very good. Aisling McGlinchey, Alex McPugh, Amy Sheppered, Amy Fitzgerald, Anthony Conway, Asa, Bonnie Drough, Katrina Windsor, Charley T, Charlotte Weemes, Claire Owen-Jones, Claire Scott, Chris S, Daisy Longshaw, Dean Michael, Tim and Dom, David Hunter, Dougie Robertson, Dylan Moorhead, Al Watson, Emilie, Fayt Grady, Emma, I missed you. Motherfucker! Emilie, Emma, Fayt Grady. Emma, you are not a motherfucker unless you are. You know what? Your body, your choice. Gemma, Helen A, Jack Blomfield, James Goulding, Jen Aitken, Jessica Allen, Jessica Birch, Jocelyn Hughes, Josie Perkins, Kate Thompson, Catherine, Kelly C, Chloe, Christine Martin, Leah Overend, Lisa G, Lizzie Fort, Luke Bright, Meg Hamilton, Melissa, Natalie Ford, Neil Redmond, Nikki Stefanoff, Noelle Bucher, Olivia. Your name's Olivia. It's not Oliver. Olivia! Peter New. Rachel, I like how I yell at you if I get your name wrong. I'm like, you motherfucker. It's not actually on you. That's 100% on me, Olivia. Olivia, please forgive me. Olivia, Peter New, Rachel Smith, Rebecca Locke, River, Rochelle Harker, Sadie Cashmore, Sally Galula, Sammy Duke, Sarah Bell, Sarah Deakin, Scarlett Scrimshaw. Serena Painting, Simon Moores, Subi Lynch, Sophie Chivers, Stephanie Catraccia, Stephen Chicken. Here we are, the last three. You know them. Tamsin Smith Harding, Tina Lindsay, Trina McSay. God bless.